So obviously I take that fucking thing off the board. I guess the question, this was another position that felt like a little bit critical because you need to think more during critical positions. But if you don't know when those critical positions are happening in the game, it's like, well, how was I supposed to know to think more? And I think they happen like right before a big change in the position, during big changes, and right after a big change, being like pawn structure changes, big breaks, trades, shifts in dynamics, things like that. So here the pawn structure changed, pieces changed, and so again I kind of reevaluated things and like shifted what was going on in the position and my objectives. And I said, okay, what are the weaknesses? These are weak, this is weak, all the dark squares are still like kind of weak. Like basically you could argue that all the squares around the king are like a little bit weak. Like, just generally, the king is weak. And then my worst piece is my knight, obviously. Like, the knight on h2 was there in the case of castling kingside. It was going to go to g4, but right now, it still looks really stupid. And my knight on c4 was so irritating for him that he gave himself these bad pawns in order to get rid of it. So now it's time to start the long journey. Take the worst piece, bring him over to c4, make him my best piece. So here we go, knight f3. And I have like a little bit of a space advantage, which leads to a time advantage. Like I can just kind of do whatever I want. You know, I got the time if I want to put the knight over here on c4.